Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me for, thank you. Excuse me for a minute. As you saw, I just had a small piece as soon as I cut it open, and honestly, it was so hot I could barely taste it. Excuse my fingers, let's calm down slightly. Oh. Or if you speak French, let me tell you, in my life so far, I must have tasted hundreds, if not thousands, of Haggis. That's the plural. You don't say Haggis, but this is a prince among Haggis. Sadly, there's not enough in this Haggis here to go round all of you. I'm sorry. Who said thank God for that? What? Can I just say you're all hiding your disappointment extremely well. And in fact, we did think you might all be disappointed. So, surprise, surprise. Your worst nightmares are about to come true. This is like Psycho meets Brigadoon. Relax, there is nothing, absolutely hee-haw to be afraid of. I mean, honestly, don't believe any stories your tour directors, or drivers, or guides have told you as to what goes into it. I know you've probably been told that in the Haggis there's brains and eyeballs and hearts and lungs and kidneys and spleen and intestines and squiggly bits and hooves and no, listen, no, that is just baloney. No, honestly, we don't eat anything like that in Scotland, do we? We don't. We leave that to the English. All right. All right. Shall I tell you what's in it then? Yes. Righty-ho. Oh, you might have to help me. All that's in the Haggis is as follows, right? Lamb, de l'agneau. Lamb, wait a minute. Lamb, oatmeal, d'avoine, oatmeal, onions, des oignons, herbs, that's herbs, and spices. That's all. Lamb, oatmeal, onions, herbs, and spices. Nothing to be afraid of there, is there? What was that?
Part of the lamb.
What part of the lamb? They talk funny, don't they? I promise you, not the woolly parts of the lamb. And if there's any small consolation, relax. You will not be served a whole haggis each. Just a little portion to say you've tasted it. Oh yes! And by the way, the name haggis, le nom, haggis, is French. Originally, because we have an affinity with France. Scotland and France, called La Vieille Alliance, yeah? The Old Alliance. Scotland and France against England, funnily enough. And so many of our names and words in Scotland come from the French, and haggis is from haché. Haché? Hot. It means chopped up, that's right. And you'll be served a little portion, not a whole haggis each, heavens, you'll be served a little portion of haggis with clap shot. Do you know what that is? Sounds like a disease. No, it's not a disease. It's cleared up well, though, it has. No, clap shot, c'est juste pomme de terre, purée, it's potatoes, et purée de navet. Right? So it's just a mixture of cream potatoes and turnip. And incidentally, the turnip is not the white, nippy, spicy turnip. It's the yellow, the orange, the sweeter turnip. You know what I mean? A bit like rutabaga, sweets. Sweets, you know, the kind of stuff you normally serve to the cattle. That's how we eat it and how you'll be served it. Now, before this beauty here cools down too much and sets, you know, we're going to take this one backstage and we will all devour this one with relish, possibly with some ketchup. And you will be served, just stay where you are. Now, before we start to serve you the haggis, do not think for 1 minute. Don't even consider getting up, sneaking out, and hiding in the restrooms. But rest assured, you can still be served out there. We'll just slide it right under the door to you. And if you don't finish it all over the last morsel, you may just find it in your luggage in the morning, all right? We're going to enjoy ours. When you go and try it, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Enjoy your haggis. Bon appetit. See you in 10, 15 minutes.